So hi everybody and welcome back to the Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 19 and in this video I want to talk about the widget class again, because we can put the widgets in our game in a better place. In one of my videos I told you we can put the widgets, for example, in the game mode, or perhaps in the player controller or character, or actually where you like it. But the problem with this approach is if you put every widget in a separate place and you try to find them, it can be a little bit hard to manage. And actually we have here a manager class. When you open up our world settings, you can open up it here on window, click on world settings and select your game mode. So we have already selected here. I hope you have already created this game mode. And then here the game mode has here subclass. So the default character, I use here the third person character. And here is a HUD class. And this HUD class we can use as a manager class. What I mean with a manager class is we put every widget which we create, for example, in this HUD class. And when we try to find any widget, then we just open up this HUD class and see, there is the widget, and then use it. But again, keep in mind that must be not the case all time. For example, if you are doing multiplayer, I think sometimes then you would put this more likely in your player controller. I see some player put it in the player controller because it's related to this character only. But for our game, we put it here in the HUD class and use this as a manager class. All right, so how we do this? First of all, we need to create a HUD class. That's very easy. You go to your folder, open up your game, create a folder, call it HUD, right click, new folder, call it HUD. I have already here one. Then right click here, again, blueprint class, open up here down this all classes, write HUD in it. And then here is the HUD, the base one all time. And then select this one and call it what you like. I call it HUD underscore my, let's call it HUD here, because I already have here. This is just for test purposes. So then you open up this one here and you see the HUD class looks like a normal blueprint class. And the only thing what we do here now is just get all the widgets which you created and put it in it here and call it from here. So how we make this? So we go here to my game mode, and you see in my game mode I have specified here at event begin play this widget here. First I check which level I am, because I want spawn the widget depending on the level, and then I create the widget and spawn it here on the screen. And the nice thing about this one, I actually can just copy this one, Control C, and go to my new created HUD class and paste it here. And I know this HUD class has also begin play, compile it, and this is already done. So with other words, if you have variables here, by the way, or anything, there could be compile errors. You create them, you make them new, just right click on them and create variable, or just create them here or make all the new references. But you can see it will work. And now we have this HUD class, and interestingly is first of all, let's go back to our game mode. I don't need this anymore because this one is now, we just changed the place. But important here, now you created this HUD class, go to world settings again. In your game mode you have to select the HUD which you created. Let's say here HUD is selected, and when I start you can see it works already. So the question is, wait a minute, why is this working? Normally it should not work. Why not? Because we are not calling the HUD class, right? But keep in mind, this one is an activated class by the game mode, which means first when this game mode here activates, this default classes will be activated as well. We set here already, for example, the player character. That was our third person game mode. Let me start this one here. You can see here's my character is also activated from the game mode. So that's why it's very easy. And again, the HUD class is just for managing. So from now on you can put all the widgets here and later if you need it, you just call it from the HUD class here, or make a reference later to this HUD class and call it from here. But sometimes even this one can be not the best solution, because there are places where you just want add a widget, let's say in the player controller, then you just make it there. You are not forced to do this all time here. It is just, like I said at the start, a manager class where, let's say, you don't want to search all your code and find this other place there and there, then you just go here to the HUD class, or you just say, like I did, if you are not using a HUD class, I put every widget, for example, in my game mode or in my player controller. So you specify one class, put all the widgets there, then you have not to search them as well. And actually that was it for this video already. And yeah, if you have any questions like all time, write it in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye, good luck, and have fun like all time.